It is really a tough time for the embattled and suspended acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), Mr. Ibrahim Magu, has been passing through a lot in the past 6 days as he's been detained and grilled by a presidential investigative committee. The committee, led by a former president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Ayo Salami, has been investigating Mr. Magu based on some allegations against him. The ordeal of the anti-corruption agency (CISA) can engulf him if some prominent Nigerians do not come to his aid. Truly, Mr. Magu has been doing well in the fight against corruption. He has been the best EFCC boss Nigeria could have. During his time, the EFCC descended heavily on the cybercrime syndicate by arresting suspects. He supervised the prosecution of notable former governors like Joshua Dariye and Orji Kalu. Mr. Magu may have his own weaknesses, but it is apparent that some forces in the President Muhammadu Buhari's cabinet are working against him. They really want him to leave for some reasons best known to them. Hence, they begin to move against Mr. Magu. The suspended EFCC boss can escape all this, or at least be released to live with his family. He can enjoy his freedom again, and he can be asked to resign honorably and allow to just be living a very low and private life. Some prominent Nigerians can intervene to save Mr. Ibrahim Magu and his head from the impending danger of prosecution. The Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar, is one of the most influential traditional rulers in Nigeria. Apart from the fact that he is the head of traditional rulers in the whole northern Nigeria, Mr. Abubakar is also the leading Islamic icon in Nigeria. Alhaji Saad Abubakar is a revered Islamic leader, and his opinions on national issues matter a lot, and he has always been recognized. Abubakar can intervene and beg the presidency to pardon Mr. Magu on certain conditions. Once the conditions are met, Mr. Magu can be let at the hook. President Muhammadu Buhari has often considered the Sultan as a symbol of unity for northern Nigeria. Even the Attorney General and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami can't just turn a deaf ear to the appeals of Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Saad Abubakar. Another Nigerian that can assist Mr. Magu is Alhaji Isa Funtua. The Katsina-born businessman is one of the closest friends of President Muhammadu Buhari, and he was once described to be among the powerful Nigerians running Nigerian governments. Mr. Magu doesn't have any issue with Isa Funtua at all, and the businessman will be ready to intervene. Funtua knows what it takes to convince the President Muhammadu Buhari to release the suspended EFCC boss and subsequently withdraw the charges against him. Another person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is the third person that can intervene to save Mr. Magu. It is a known fact that Tinubu is a leader in the APC and a prominent figure in the Buhari's government. It is a fact that a number of Buhari's ministers are loyal to Tinubu. And since Magu became the EFCC boss, he has never crossed Tinubu's path. Magu might have offended so many people, but he didn't take his campaign to a level that will threaten Tinubu's interests. It will be recalled that Tinubu's intervention helped to save Adams Oshomole's job when the powerful National Executive Council meeting was first called after a federal high court ordered Oshomole's suspension. Tinubu still enjoys Buhari's attention. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu so wishes, he can intervene to plead on Magu's behalf. This opinion is not saying that corruption should be justified. No, what it intends to say is that the humiliation and campaign against Magu is too much. He should be set free and allowed to enjoy his freedom, at least for a while. His detention may amount to violation of human rights. So guys, this article is coming from a Team Fab. A lot of people out there are saying a lot of things, and most of the time when I hear people say, oh, why are you talking about this, why are you talking about this, these things are already in the public domain. Go and check, they are there. So if you will come across somebody saying it, that does not mean that is the person, that is the only person who is talking about it. If you come to this platform, what we talk on this platform, go to other platforms, they say the same thing. So some people just come and be telling you, oh, why would you be saying such a thing? If you don't like what you are hearing, or if just by mere seeing the topic, the title, you just pass it over and move on to something else. Because some people are just partisan, or they are just really loyal to some politicians. And if that is what you want, fine. If that is your own way of doing things, good and fine. We talk about everything. I still try to explain to some people, we talk about everybody, no matter who you are. We talk about you. If you do good, fine. If you do bad, we talk about it. If we do what is right, we still say, oh, in this area you tried, in this area you have not done so well. But some people believe that by the time you are saying, oh, somebody has done so next time, if the person does another thing wrong, they don't want you to say it. They begin to say, oh, you are this. They will tell you, oh, they will tell us, you are talking about a PDP, you are in favor of a PDP, you are in favor of APC. So in that regards, you just know that these people see that is their own mentality, that is the way they reason. So if you come here and be saying, oh, where you are talking in favor of this person, that means you have not. If you go through all our videos, you see all the news talk about anybody in this country, anywhere, every nook and cranny, any politician, unless the person is not a politician, well, fine, nobody will talk about you. But in as much you are contributing, whether positive or negatively, you are contributing to the country, your matter will be brought into limelight, and that's it. And everybody has opinion, and we try as much as possible to give everybody that respect. You pass your message without even insulting anybody. So that is just the way it is. This whole thing is in the public domain, and I believe that this particular person writing this article, that is what he feels. And to me, if you want to look at this article in the first place, to me, it is a no, 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 no. From the beginning, the guy was talking about, or the writer was talking about, oh, Magu did this, Magu did that, fine, good. Well, if he has done all of those things, I just believe what I believe is that no matter what you have done, if you have done the right thing, no matter what anybody wants to do to humiliate you, they cannot succeed. You just get your lawyers and get your facts correctly, and relate it with them. They will be able to defend you. They will be able to defend you. If the writer is telling us that, oh, whether because maybe he's been detained for a very long time, according to law, it's not supposed to be. It's a different ballgame entirely. By the time you start calling, oh, this person, this, and that is why we're having problem in this country. That some people will just come and say, oh, because I know you, okay, let's just forget about it. What of people who do not know anybody? Now, so we go there. Is that how we're going to be running the country? No wonder the country is the way it is. And the writer is writing based on what has been happening. If the man is innocent of all of these things, nobody can humiliate him. Nobody can implicate him. Nobody can deal with him. You can imagine somebody is doing wrong thing, or allegedly has done something that is not right, or because he knows so and so. Is the president supposed to be the person that's supposed to be the judge, or what? Is that his job? Those who have been placed to do the job, let them do the job. And if the man is innocent, good and fine. Talking about, oh, the man has never crossed Tinubu's path, he has never done this thing, even Funtai. You can imagine the person, the people is mentioning. And that is why people will not do something. They will tell you, do you know who I am? Do you know this and this and that? Immediately they will pick their phone and begin to call. Do you begin to call people? And before you know it, of course, maybe the person knows somebody somewhere there. They will just say, okay, leave that person. And that's it. So how do you expect us to be law abiding? How do you expect people to do the right thing? Because they know that whatever they do, they will get away with it, and they will call who is who in the country, or at any position, whatever. Okay, I'm going through this thing. Oh yeah, just leave the person. Don't worry. I'm so and so. That's why someone say, do you know who I am? Who are you? And these same people, oh my goodness, how do you, when we are bringing this kind of a thing, that's why we need to say this thing, because a lot of people might not even know. They will just say, oh, that is the way it is. That abnormal things have become normal in this country. Somebody will be doing the wrong thing. They will tell you, I better leave on. Now only in the first one, what of this one? And those people, they want the country to look like, to be like a developed, or to be like a developed country, or countries, as the case may be. And yet you don't want to do the right thing. The people who are close to you, your leaders are doing wrong thing, because the person is from your side. Oh, they should not talk about this person. Oh, this and this and that. What about this one? What about this one? Is that what we are talking about? And when I see people talking about, oh, they are maybe somebody from the southwest, is being alleged, is being alleged of committing any whatever, any offense or whatsoever, hey, they will come out and say, oh, is it because the person is from the southwest? Oh, this and this and that. Oh, is it because the person is not a Christian? Oh, is it because the person is not a Muslim? This and this and that. What of the person who is from the southeast? Oh, what of the person in the south? Oh, in the north, they are doing the same thing. Oh, they should leave him alone. Oh, they should leave him alone. Oh, I just shake my head when you hear most of them. But to shake your head and say, and you will want to move on in this country, even if it's your father, it is your father that is doing wrong thing. You say no. You say, daddy, if anyhow you want to call the person, whether you want to kneel down, whether you want to prostrate, oh, daddy, or mommy, or whatever, oh, that is not correct. That is not the right thing. No, let us do it this way. No, there's a way you still put it if you want to, because of this respect of a thing. But you just pass your message that this thing is not right. No matter whose horse is God, you have to pass your message, and you are standing on the right of, on the path of truthfulness. As soon as we begin to bring sentiment and this and this and that, we are going nowhere. Let all the pastors or whatever, the GOs, let them pray. The country is going nowhere. If we don't do the right thing, we are going nowhere. If Magu has done, then if he has not done anything wrong, believe you me, nobody can intimidate him. You don't need to call anybody. Just get your lawyers, get your facts, present it, and you'll be vindicated. You cannot be doing bad thing and you do maybe some part in some area, you doing some good things. You say, oh yeah, since you don't do something that is good, let's just overlook it. It doesn't work that way. And that's why I said the country is not moving forward. We complain about this, we complain about that. But when it favors us, oh, we are good to go. But if it goes the other way around, we begin to complain. It's unfortunate that we are going to be hearing this kind of a thing. If anybody cannot stand, or if people cannot stand for the truth, then I see no reason why we should expect good things in this country. Honestly, saying that these are the people that will intervene, that will make things to work for him, it doesn't work that way. So guys, that is just my own opinion. Leave your comments respectfully in the comment section. Thank you.